Hey, I thought I would like to show you guys the progress of my messed up nail. I had an injury when I was cleaning out my friend's basement. I was wearing my sunglasses in a dark basement, so I couldn't see very well, and so I slammed my finger into a very heavy propeller from a boat that was on the floor, and then an antique when I was slamming some skillets that were going to be donated to the homeless. So the homeless got a good load of junk from this basement, but I got a blue and bruised and painful nail. And then what ended up happening is the blood and bruising pooled under the nail to the point the pressure was really getting intense. So probably about 50 days after the incident, was like August 8th, about early October, I went to my doctor, and she took a needle and poked it. So you can see that hole there where I believe some of the decaying blood kind of got drilled into the nail bed. But what I just discovered, which I hope will stay in focus here, besides the fact that like I do have some new nail growing in, is that the actual bed that feels very sensitive, like if anything brushes up against it, which is why I've been keeping it bandaged and neosporined, it actually does kind of have like a really thin layer of nail, kind of like a protective coating. But the purpley bruisey stuff just started crumbling out one day when I was going to the aid and assist doc at about early October. So I believe the puncturing with the nail that just went down to the nerve by the doctor, dead center of the injury, kind of relieved the pressure and catalyzed the sort of crumbling out. So I even hosed it down with the dish sink sprayer and got some of the blood out of. And one of my first prongs of attack was to shave it down like laterally, like with a nail file, to just kind of thin out the nail because there was so much pressure building. And I'd have to say I've never really appreciated how much fingernails are a cool thing, and so you never really want to have this type of injury. But a few people who've looked at it have said they've had similar things, and they said, oh yeah, it'll heal up. So I ran into my doctor at the library opening and I was like, hey, you want to see it? Because I know she's a science nerd, and she kind of felt like it was doing pretty good. So I've been soaking it every day for like 8 days, and the soaking seems to help. And then I really look forward to having a new nail. I don't even think I'm going to have a half a new nail for Christmas because this process is slow. And then this nail is really stagnating. These are growing longer, but this is sort of stagnating because there's not enough pressure to push it out because there's nothing coming forward except for this like little edge of a brand new nail. And then I've been trying to get all the like diseased bruise and blood out from under it. So don't slam your fingers, and I'm really glad not to lose my finger. That was my first thought. I didn't want to lose my finger. And then I was also trying to hide how painful it was from my friend. But don't be stressed out, and be careful when dealing with clutter. Clutter is dangerous.